Hi everyone, it's Marie Cancelleri here. I just wanted to share a video with you today. I help women reduce their stress and feel better, let go of situations as quickly as possible so they can move on, move forward with their day. And I have an example here to share with you. I have my client here, Renee, with me. Thank you, Renee, for being here.
Yeah, my pleasure.
And we're just going to share a story with you with how Renee was able to let go of some of her stress and move forward with her day, feeling a lot better. So oftentimes we forget about, our tools. What can we do when we're stressed? And, we hear about taking deep breaths, we hear about counting, even strategies like tapping. But in the moment, we completely forget about them. So we wanted to share this story with you because it's a reminder that you can use your tools in the moment. When you're first feeling those subtle signs of stress, that's when you can implement what you know. So Renee, would you like to share the situation you found yourself in and how you were feeling?
Yeah, definitely. So this past weekend, my husband and our boys had this great little mini vacation planned, and our boys are in their early 20s. So we piled the kids in the car, three dogs in the car, and took off. I live in the Phoenix area, so we took off to Mexico, to the Baja area. So we're driving along, everything's great. We got our snacks, everybody's happy. And we come upon 4 or 5 miles out from the border, and traffic's completely stopped. So we have no idea what's going on, and just slowly trying to figure out I wonder what's happening. Is there an accident? Um, of course, in the middle of the desert, we have no signal, so we can't look anything up on our phone to try to answer questions about what's going on. So we're sitting there, time passes and it gets dark, and we're like, oh great, we really wanted to be at our destination before it got dark because we've never been there before. So we're going to a brand new place that we've never stayed at, and it's not as easy to get around, as you think it is. And signs aren't the same as we're used to in the US. So all this is happening, and I could slowly feel the tension in the car rising between all of us. And also the unknown, we don't know what's happening or why.
Mm-hmm.
So we're stuck, and an hour goes by, and we're just still what is happening?
Mm-hmm.
So I started trying to pick up on some of the techniques that Marie and I've been working on. One of them is just some simple breath work. It's just being aware of my breathing. Am I holding my breath? Yep, definitely. I'm tense. I'm nervous. So right there, okay, breathe. Remember to breathe. Just an intentional inhale, hold it in my belly where the stress is, and kind of visualize it, going away, and then letting it out. But we get through. I already start feeling better. We're trucking along, and we get to the directions to take us somewhere completely wrong. I was like, what? Then everybody's tired now and cranky and all those things, right? And now we're like, oh my God, what are we going to do? So fear started coming in because we're in the middle of, we don't know where, and we're at the wrong place. So I gently started breathing again, and then I just did some tapping on my collarbone. I didn't do a whole round of tapping, but I just, this spot right here is very effective for relieving stress instantly, tell my body we're going to be okay. Because I needed to clear my mind, because I actually had to read directions from paper, which I hadn't done in probably 15 years. Follow that sign, now you're on this road, go this way 4 miles on a dirt road, you're going to see 2 billboards. I have to go follow directions like this? How am I going to get there? And the kids was driving. That makes me tense. So all this perfect storm of tension, but I managed to get us there. So that's the tool. I was like, what can I do? And that instantly popped in because I've been practicing.
Very good. I'm so happy for you, Renee.
Thank
So
you.
what you were doing in taking those deep breaths and thinking about, bringing that air to your stomach and even doing the tapping, what you were doing is you're basically sending a calming message to your brain, specifically the amygdala, basically turning off that stress response. So that way your heart rate can slow back down to normal and you can think more clearly. So these are all important things, important tools to remember. So like you said, you don't have to wait to feel better. As soon as you start feeling those subtle signs of stress, that's when you really do need to take a few deep breaths. And it almost sounds cliche, oh, just take a deep breath. like, no, you really do need to take a few deep breaths, because it's actually changing you, changing your physiology, so that you can think more clearly, and you can get through whatever situation you're in a more powerful way, in a more
Mm,
successful way. You'll feel better. I mean, that's ultimately what we all want anyway. So
mm.
thank you so much for sharing. And to all the viewers out there, if you're listening, I hope you remember, I hope this is a good reminder to use your tools. Don't wait to feel better. And I hope you have a great day. And don't forget, take a deep breath.